Hi, my name is Ashley Younger, and my presentation here today is called Optimize Health and Prevent Disease, Adopt a Vegetarian Diet. So a quick abstract on the subject that I chose to do here. I'll read it out to you. Vegetarian diets are becoming a well-known and adaptable lifestyle all around the world. Many people take on this lifestyle choice for various reasons, but most importantly, this eating habit will enable health-minded individuals to prevent disease and optimize current well-being. So just to start off, a little statistic here, the ADA reports that nearly 2.5% of Americans follow this diet. Now I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but when you scale that down to the population, that's quite a fair number of people. I think that the health trends that or the health-minded individuals have really started to adopt this diet, and it's becoming more and more prevalent today. So just a little introduction here to my topic. Our American society lives on the edge of obesity epidemics, extreme fad diets, and alternative ways of living. In a world full of both health issues as well as solutions, what does one do to discover a healthy way of living? The vegetarian diet has been in existence for thousands of years, but within the last 20 or so, it has increasingly gained popularity, especially amongst Americans. By choosing to adhere to a vegetarian diet, an individual gains the ability to optimize health, prevent future chronic disease, and ultimately fuel their body in a more efficient, environmentally friendly manner. This type of diet is easy to integrate into a daily living after acknowledging the basics of what it truly entails. So, quick, brief overview, what does a vegetarian diet entail? Now, it may seem simple, just no meat, no poultry, and no fish. So, as a replacement for food groups, vegetarians eat an abundance of different fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts and seeds, eggs, and dairy products. Vegetarians consume alternative sorts of proteins to make up for the meat that they don't eat. Some of these include nuts, legumes, and dairy products. It's really important to note that there is no right or wrong way to follow a vegetarian diet. There's lots of different variations on it, and a lot of people do it for a variety of different reasons, but I'll go over those different variations in a bit here. There's no wrong, like I said, there's no right or wrong way to commit to this diet. It really is what works best for the individual. So here is a representation of different kinds of vegetarian diets. So if you look at that top column there where it says vegetarian, they, like I said earlier, don't eat red meat, poultry, or fish, but they do consume eggs and dairy products. Some vegetarians do it and they'll eat, say just chicken or just light meat and sometimes fish. The type of diet that I follow a pescatarian diet, the third from the top there, which means I eat all kinds of fish and seafood. I know for me it's something I still need to get quite a bit of protein in my diet, and I just don't really like the taste or the health benefits that meat provides, but I love seafood. So I don't eat red meat or poultry, but I do eat fish, eggs, and dairy. Some other variations include ovo-vegetarian and lacto-vegetarian, which you can see they don't eat eggs or dairy. And then finally, I know the ever popular vegan diet, they don't eat any animal products. So there's all kinds of extremes, but it really depends on what works best for the individual. In a study by the ADA, there's a group of 90 self-reported vegetarians, and within that group, 51 eat fish and 14 consume poultry. So like I said, it really varies amongst different types of people. This here is just a brief overview of the recommendations for what vegetarians should be eating in their diet. So 5 to 12 servings of whole grains, 1 to 3 of legumes and soy, 6 to 9 veggies, so quite a bit more than the average diet, 3 to 4 fruits, 1 to 2 nuts and seeds, and then you can see it kind of goes up there, a serving of eggs, but just a nice little breakdown for you. So ultimately, I really emphasize a vegetarian diet because the health concerns that it addresses and prevent are outstanding. So just a brief overview, it prevents heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and unhealthy weight. So a little bit more in depth here. It prevents heart disease, so fruits and veggies have less saturated fat and cholesterol. And in a study that was done by the ADA, there's a 24% lower rate of heart disease in vegetarians, which is quite a bit. Cancer, they're still developing quite a bit of research, but there's a lower percent of cancer cases within vegetarian patients simply because there are less processed foods that they intake. Diabetes, I think this is a really important one to address, but those who ate meat are 29% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes, quite a bit there. And this is simply because veggies have a lower glycogen storage within the body and they control lipids, which that's getting a little bit more technical, but it regulates your sugars. Ultimately, also, weight regulation with a vegetarian diet. In a study done by the ADA, women who adopted a vegetarian diet for just for a year and didn't have a mindset of weight loss lost 7.3 pounds on average, just because of the adoption of the diet. But vegetarians overall have a lower BMI and a reduced HDL and cholesterol levels. And just by this, as a result, it promotes lower risk of diabetes, heart disease, and cancer overall. So it is important to be careful with the vegetarian diet. A lot of vegetarians have problems getting enough vitamin B12, vitamin C, calcium, zinc, and protein. So being concerned with these risks is important in order for you to readjust your diet and make sure you get all of these essential nutrients into your body. So my final recommendations, it's not for everyone, but attempting to follow a vegetarian diet, even just for a short period of time, is definitely beneficial. The health benefits that I've listed should be enough proof in themselves to intrigue one to learn more about the lifestyle change that a vegetarian diet provides. An overall sense of well-being for the body is enhanced with the incorporation of this way of eating. Even if there's just small adaptations into one's daily life that follow this diet routine, such as less red meat replaced by fish, or more veggies and fruits as a replacement for meats, would make the world of a difference for an individual. Adapting this lifestyle has the benefits of optimizing health for a better future and preventing oncoming disease. All in all, I would suggest that you consider this a great benefit and adopt this lifestyle just to try it. Thank you.